They definitely don't ever seem to be hot. They'll sit out there for a tan.
Right.
How come into the show and they didn't?
Why does it say you're on the phone?
No, no. It always does that when I go live in the car.
No. Oh, you can't see it because your phone's connected to this. You have to turn your Bluetooth on.
Uh, well, just tell me which way. Straight.
Unlike your sexual orientation.
And then like yours,
Don't know.
especially given the behavior this morning, I'm all up under the covers
Hmm.
in my underwear.
Well, you just can't keep nothing private.
He talking about my sexual orientation. He was up under my underwear this morning, up under the
You
covers.
can't have any privacy.
Excuse me. You knew I was live, and you the one
What
said
does
it.
sexual orientation do with anything?
You said unlike your sexual orientation, and
which is a given.
I said like yours, and you said
And
you
then
don't know that.
you didn't have to.
You think they don't know that we have sex?
Right. I'm just saying we can't know.
You think they don't know that you slob the knob?
Keep some things behind closed
You think
doors.
they don't know?
You can have.
Oh my God. My gosh. Good day thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. It's hot. All these accidents we keep running into. Oh wow. Look at that. Oh, that whole back of their car came off. That muffler. Good day thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. I'm Craig the Writer Stewart, and this is the Facebook and YouTube live versions of So Much to Say. These are my thoughts in my voice on black shit, white shit, gay shit, and everything in between. It is Saturday. It's hot as hell. It's 95 degrees. There's no wind in sight. All I had to eat today, the only two things that I ingested today were some celery juice. That was the first thing that hit my belly. And then some popcorn. We just came from this, am I going? We just came from this flea market. I guess that's what it is. But they high as hell. So we've been in there for hours. We got there at about, oh, it's 3 o'clock. We got there at like 11:40 a.m. And when I tell you, we haven't had anything to eat. They were selling some popcorn in there. They had a little popcorn machine, and the popcorn was $4 for this little cup. But you know how they take advantage of you because you know you're starving, right? So you just go ahead and pay the $4. And we were meeting our friend Leonard over there because you know he has this Christmas store that he's going to open up again this year, and he's looking for props and stuff like that. I'm so weak. I barely have energy to talk. Come on, Cash App, Lavelle. Thank you very much, Lavelle Roland. I appreciate that. But I'm so hungry. We haven't had anything to eat, so we're on our way to get something to eat now. And you know how you just want to eat something really quickly, but it's just like it's gonna take a minute for them to come out, take your order. But as soon as they come out, I'm just gonna order. We already looked at the menu. And I'm just like, hey, how you doing? I know what I want. I'm gonna have that salad with the shrimp and some water. In fact, bring me 2 cups of water because it's so hot. I think I've lost all of my hydration from the past 24 hours. So it's like, yeah, just bring me 2 cups of water. Part of the flea market was outside, part of it was inside. And so it was just like, oh my God. The sun was beaming. There was certain parts where it was covered up, but it still was humid. But they had everything from like cast iron pans to furniture to rugs to artwork to hang on the walls and stuff like that. Very, very nice. Thank you, Leslie Cyrus. Thank you for the super chat. And so, is that new? Oh, that's new. I've never seen that. Georgia State that just bought up all of this property down here by trying to field. They buying up everything. Oh, they putting the Publix right here? Oh, Angela, she ain't gonna have to leave the house. She could live and walk around here to the Publix. Oh, wow. A lot of students. It's probably gonna be a small Publix though. One of those little tiny ones like the one on Spring Street. I am really excited that you guys. Am I getting on the highway? Or I'm just going straight, right on the street. Okay. I'm really glad that you guys were touched by the video from yesterday. I called it Morning Inspiration. Um, I've been getting messages since yesterday about that live on YouTube, on Instagram, to my email, through the website. So I'm glad that
they closed this down.
They needed to. That shit needed to be condemned. This nasty hotel right here.
I was surprised they. I didn't know how they were staying open.
I think a little some Jays were going in, a few prostitutes. Jays is drug addicts, junkies.
I didn't even realize they took the name of it.
Yeah, that hotel was a mess. They should have been closed up.
That was the only. That was a hotel for the Olympics, right?
Yeah.
In the middle of fucking nowhere. Who's staying?
Right.
Well, now it makes sense if Georgia Tech bought that shit, and then it'd be a hotel for guests and parents. And shit. That's probably what happened. I bet they did buy.
Right. If they're smart, they would have, because then they can have like you said, for graduation and whatever else is coming up. That's what Georgia Tech did with a lot of that property down over there by their schools, and like that hotel on 10th Street. Like a lot of that shit belonged to Georgia Tech. But yes, so it's very, very hot today. But I am still partially sleepy as well. I think it's partly because of the humidity. But we're gonna go and grab something to eat right now, and then we're gonna have dinner with a couple friends, and then we're going to see Aretha. Now, the tips on me. Thank you very much, Leslie Cyrus.
Leonard, if Leonard was smart, he would have brought all his shit down, and I would not want to.
Right, drive all the way back home
and come all the way back down.
Right.
That's stupid.
I don't know why he does all that back and forth. But we're going to see Aretha tonight. Now, I'm really hoping that Jennifer, I beg your pardon, I really hope that Screaming for Hudson isn't shouting all through the movie. Because, see, Aretha was a quiet storm. You know what I'm saying? And Aretha she had a little gravel in her voice. She had a little bit of sauce, a little gravy in her voice. See, Jennifer, she be kind of screaming a little too much for me. She kind of goes up into her head voice a little bit more than Aretha did. So, we'll see what happens. I used to tear this Waffle House up. Can you hear me? I didn't really go here a lot, but I used to tear it up because Rashard used to go to Georgia State, so sometimes we would be at this one. But I hated it because the parking was so bad. But see, I had to stop eating at the. Somebody said it was a decent movie, Christopher St. James. So it was good. He said decent. He didn't say good.
He didn't like it. Either that or these glasses are tight on my temples.
But
they must be smaller. These shits hurt.
But yeah, she kind of screams a little bit too much for me. But I hope she really embodies. Carlton seems to think she ain't gonna do nothing but be Effie White again. Was that you just said that?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Basketball.
Right. It says Jennifer Hudson has a powerful voice. She can't help that. Yes, she can. It's called control. It's called control. You don't have to start at the mountaintop. Amen. Because then you have nowhere to go with the boys. Like some people, like Kelly Price sometimes, She's an amazing singer, but sometimes Kelly Price does too much too soon in a song too. You need to start slow and then graduate to the mountain. You can't start on the mountain because then you have nowhere to go. See, Alicia Keys start on the mountain. But see, Alicia Keys doesn't have Jennifer's voice. She doesn't have Kelly Price's voice. Alicia starts on the mountain and she ain't got nowhere to go. Alicia starts at the edge of her range, and that's why she be sound like. That's why she sound like she be about to crack, and she be some people. She be singing at the top of the mountain. She ain't got nowhere to go. You, when she be like, I got you, ain't nowhere to go. Alicia start down here, and then you have some place to climb. Now, Alicia can write. Can I go around these people? We're gonna down further. So I can't go down.
Thank you, Lavelle Rowland, for the cash app.
Carlton said, "Thank you, Lavelle." Oh, but listen, I do want to say this. Um, Many of you, and I certainly appreciate it, have been emailing me, texting me, not texting me, have been emailing me and messaging me and stuff. He might be on the phone, or is he laughing at them? That's a badass shoe she got on, though. That one in the front.
He doesn't know them.
He might be on the phone. He might have an AirPod in. And her shoes are too small. Look at this one with the white on. Mm-hmm. Look where her feet how it's buckling in the back. But that other girl, she in them shoes. That's a badass, and she know it's a badass shoe.
Those white shoes are almost as if it's mixed with church shoes.
Them white shoes are giving kitten heel, strappy kitten heel.
Part of it's church shoes, part of it's I'm about to go to the strip club.
They're giving real cheap. But see, the girl in them,
he's on drugs.
He might be.
He on no damn AirPods.
The girl in the other shoe, she had a nice shoe on, but she knew it was a nice shoe. But what I was going to say was, I appreciate you guys messaging and asking me to drop the link for a registry. I certainly will, but I don't want to do it just yet until I start moving stuff over to the house, because I don't want all that shit over at 227, because then I'm going to have to, you understand what I'm saying? Because then I'm going to have to move
or my house.
And see, he said he don't want me to move it to his house. So I don't want to have to, I want to just, when I put the link up there, when you order the stuff, if you order something through the registry,
left on Chrome,
it's going to go straight to the house, right? I don't want to have to move that stuff. So that's what I'm trying to do. So I'm not ignoring your messages. I definitely saw your messages, and I do appreciate you guys asking. Now, if you want to send a little Visa gift card down to that P.O. box, you can do that now. Or a check that's going to cash, or a money order. You know, I appreciate all of that. We have been bike riding in ages. That lets you know that Derek really is the force behind us going bike riding.
No.
Well, why haven't we been? You see how quickly?
Because I'm busy working Monday, so it's hard.
We weren't going Monday through Friday like that. We were going on the weekend.
It was during COVID.
Can I get in this lane right now?
No.
Yes, I can. There's a car behind me. Oh no, it's red.
Right.
Why this car coming down this lane? You ain't supposed to be coming down this lane, sir.
That's why you don't follow other people.
I wasn't following.
Where?
I looked in the mirror. I looked in the rear view and it was red. Ma'am, you ain't supposed to ride this direction at this time of day. You know, it's one of those lanes where sometimes.
Maybe it is. I can't tell. No, it's red up there. Up there, it's a red.
Oh, no. I could have gotten in this lane. Yeah, because it's red this way if you were driving this way. Yeah.
So but it must change because look, it's red right there.
Oh, yeah, it must have switched over down there. It's still red right here, but down there's.
So now they're in the wrong lane.
Right. Yeah, they need to get over. But see, I don't like riding in these transitional lanes like that because I be scared people are not paying attention. They'll come down there and hit you head on. But yeah, we could have. But first of all, it's been too hot to be riding on the weekend. I guess
I used to go up early in the mornings. Is that true? But it's hard now working full time. Like when I hit Saturday, I want to sleep.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. For those of you that are looking for, what was I about to say? What did we watch on TV the other day that was really good? It seemed like I watched something. I should have turned on my show, Godfather of Harlem. It's back on Epic. It premiered this past Sunday. Whoopi Goldberg had a little cameo. She had a small role, but I love Whoopi. So that's back on. When I say I can't wait to get to this restaurant, I am going to decimate this. Sir, would you come on? Shit. Keep looking all around. Sometimes it really annoys me when some of y'all get nice cars. Because y'all be driving all carefully and over cautiously. It's like, would you get on there?
You might as well try valet.
You got
Both have gas. That's the fastest way. It's too hard to be looking for a parking spot.
And then when we come out, we have to stand there and wait for the car.
They're usually pretty fast.
Yeah. But I started watching, and this is old. It's probably like 3 years old. It's the Andre. It's probably long. Oh, it's really older than that. It's probably about 4 years old. But Andre Leon Talley has a documentary. It's called The Gospel According to Andre Leon Talley. And it's over there on Hulu. Her hair color is like a magenta. She's actually a white girl. I know something. I thought she was black. Like I would never want to live here. Like they're too tight, close together. But anyway, I only.
This is all new with the development number, but it's
Right. Where is the valet?
up here on the right.
I only saw the last maybe 25 minutes of it or something. Are they closed up?
I don't know if it closed up. If it closed, it's just strange.
But I'm gonna go back and watch it from the beginning. What?
Turn
right.
follow that silver part. This one. I'm parking on that street down there.
Can we be parking right there? This valet backed up. But anyway, I was watching and I was trying not to be judgmental and stuff, but it's just like watching that, and I do recognize that he definitely broke some ground, being the, a top black person in the fashion world, being a black person in the fashion world like that, his influence and stuff. I know he broke ground, but it's just like I kept thinking about how he owed all of this rent money to the landlord or whoever it is that owned this house that he was renting from. And I'm just like, I just don't understand how you have this illustrious career and you renting this place for all of these years. You understand what I'm saying? It ain't like he was me and you.
It's packed back here. Can't park back here.
Oh God, so I guess we're going back to the valet.
Unless you can go in front of that Hummer, but I didn't see if I saw a sign or not.
But it's just like, I don't understand how you were renting all those years. Like you were with all those rich designers and rich models and stuff. Like it never gave you the inclination that you should probably buy something so you could own. Like it just didn't make sense to me. Like you walk around with these fabulous clothes on, and like why not own you a little piece of something? I'm sitting in the park. The valet was clogged up.
There's only 2 cars. See? They go to go on.
This used to be parking right here. Why they block that off?
It just causing
Sir,
too
I'm
much
next.
congestion.
At a 4-way stop sign. I'm next.
Somehow cutting all these cars are sitting up here. Valets, I think.
Oh God. That's why I didn't want
This
to come
used to
in
be
here in the
open. They
first place.
changed this.
Right.
So that must be
Oh, damn, he just got this spot.
They're coming out.
That says 20-minute parking only. You think they're really going to be monitoring?
There's only 2 cars get follow this red car.
Oh. White people drive so white. It's like, would y'all back up and get the hell on? I really want to park in a 20-minute park.
That Kia has a nice body too. You gonna cut this blue?
I sure am, because I was in the parking lot before them.
Come up and tap on the.
And I'm like, man, I came in the parking lot before you. You came down here. Or sir, whoever it is. Yes, Andre thought he was white fish in those people's world. Okay, and that's what
take your foot off the brake.
And that's what Marvin and I were saying too. It was just like, you got some gay boys that they want to be fabulous, and so he was in those worlds with all those people, and so he was caught up on the Kool-Aid. He was all excited because he was sitting with this person or doing this or doing that. But it's just like, no, you should have had your priorities straight. I don't understand that. He was just glad to be able to say he was in the atmosphere with the people.
Glenn took a spot right there.
See.
Well, I think it has a sign on it.
It does have a sign on it coming up. Oh, and for those of you that have been asking, is this the spot? Are they about to come out?
It's all valet.
Oh. We valeting?
It's right here.
All right, well. Come on here, y'all. Good, how are you? Carlton, give me $5, please. You want to valet? You can pay for it. Oh, here, the key. You want to put the key up here?
You want the key? I'm going to put you in the first one.
Oh, keep the key?
Yeah, I'm going to put you in the first one.
Oh, okay, okay.
We're gonna do introductions in front of the door.